There's so many situations where I can intuitively and very clearly see something that is keeping someone stuck, or something someone needs to know, or information they're not aware of yet, but I know that I can't share it with them because should I do so, there would probably likely be more resistance to it. So how do you get them to the breakthrough without triggering their defense mechanisms? The shift is simple, but it's also counterintuitive. Here's what it is. Hey, welcome. If you're new, I'm Ken. I help spiritual coaches, facilitators, and soul-led leaders expand their capacity for impact and fully hold the mission they know they came for. This video comes from one of our monthly Q&A events. Today's question is:
I have a client who has been stuck lately, and I have very clear intuitive hits about what the root of their block actually is. But I've noticed that when I share these downloads, it doesn't actually lead to a breakthrough. It sometimes even just seems like it leads to more resistance or defensiveness. I want to help them move forward, but how do I share what I'm seeing without triggering their defenses so that they can see it clearly too?
That is a really, let's say, important aspect, because it's also respecting free will before even having to check. In many cases, there's so many situations where I can intuitively and very clearly see something that is keeping someone stuck, or something someone needs to know, or information they're not aware of yet, but I know that I can't share it with them because should I do so, there would probably likely be more resistance to it, right? So it would create a little bit of resistance in the sense that they would end up maybe being a bit triggered by it or uncomfortable by it, and it would actually inhibit their growth because it would take longer to reach the same conclusion again. And the healthiest framework that you can have is, instead of sharing the message, ask questions. Because the idea, especially the most empowering one, is to realize that everyone knows the answer within them. So knowing that that guy, or whoever it is that you're talking to or trying to help, and perhaps you're not sure if you should actually share a message or tell them or whatever, that person already knows on whatever level it is. And that, yes, you can act as a conduit, but you can also act as a guide, which means guiding them to the answer, not telling them, not saying, hey, this is what you need to know right now. It's more saying, hey, I was wondering, or I'm curious about this, and then you see what they say. And you can sense the energetic readiness or whatever it is to also that information. Now, there is going to be some more nuances, because you can also feel, I can feel like he's not totally ready for it. I can feel there's already going to be resistance to it. And now it's like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do about it? Before we get back to the video, if you're a coach, facilitator, or practitioner, and you know you are here for a mission, to be part of a shift and create a great impact, then I have a gift for you. See, it's my mission to help soul-led leaders to get to their next level of impact by tapping into their full power and intuitive clarity to fully hold the frequency they are meant for. Most tools and methods out there can only get you so far in this journey, and it's my job to share channel systems and tools for your next level. So take the 30-second quiz to receive a premium activation meditation tailored to your specific mission goals. This is the same caliber of tool that my private clients use, and it activates that power within you in just 15 minutes a day. So enjoy. The link is down below. I've got this intuitive insight, but I can't really share it. Well, yes, you can. You can share it because you want to express it. You don't just want to walk on your day and then ignore it, right? You need to express it. So you can either ask a question or simply just have a conversation with them and trust that just your knowledge of the question and just the space that you created for the person by being either the healed version of what they seek, or the person bearing the knowledge that they seek, realizing that just you holding that space could be more than enough for that person to actually receive, for that person to actually have the idea happen later anyway, or for the conversation to allow that person to reflect and then realize that on their own, which will then really seal the information rather than if it would be told and then they would be in resistance around the information. But the whole point is you got to express it, because that's what's important. What's important is not that that person gets a message. Don't give into the ego thinking that that person is incapable of actually getting that information on their own. Everyone has the ability. So rather recognize that this is something I feel I need to express, therefore it has everything to do with me and nothing to do with them. And so how can I express it that is in the most, let's say, respectful, but also aligned way? Would it be more direct? Or could it just be me saying, thank you for the message, and I'm going to share this and pass it on with this person? Hey, real quick, it's my mission to create a butterfly effect by teaching leaders like you how to embody their greatest impact. I've already impacted over 4,000 soul-led people with my authentic business and intuition programs and coaching events. And the aim of this video is to reach even more spiritual teachers so we can start to make an even greater difference. So if that's you, click on the subscribe button. And if you know someone who would actually benefit from these insights, go ahead and share this video with them. Thank you for helping me with my mission and for helping them with theirs. What in this is for me? And I think that's a really important question, because it could be, it could just be simply realizing that I'm intuitively opening up to this, or realizing I'm actually aware of others around me, or realizing, there is things that I'm noticing about people that are more correct, or look at my intuitive development. So there could also be so many layers that actually pertain to you and have nothing to do with them. And so when you're also more open to realizing, okay, well, what about me? Because I know that everyone around me is a reflection of me. And so therefore, if there's also a message for them, it could even mean something to me. Just like everyone in this call, in this event, having this conversation, one person asks their question and all 10, 15, 20 people resonate with that message, because we are all reflections and we are all basically connected in such profound ways. And so again, what could it also mean for me? And that is also where you acknowledge and where you honor that thing that came through, rather than suppress it and move on with your day because it was like, oh, okay, now's not the time to actually say anything or do anything or act on it. But yes, there can always be actions. We just have to be smart about how, so that we're always in flow, expressing rather than rejecting. And again, expressing, creating trust and flow rather than okay, later, analytical. So that's also just a really helpful framework for that. Hey, it's me again. If you have any questions or thoughts, share them in the comments section down below and I'll be happy to chat. And if you're looking for more intuitive guidance on your soul mission journey, then click on this video above and I'll see you there. Until next time, bye.